My husband nutjob of a mother gave me a weird gift. I typed the title and proceeded to blank stare at my phone because I can't even process how and why this happened. We were having a sort of an early holiday gathering hosted at his parents' house. It wasn't a small gathering either, and not everyone there knows we're expecting except his brother, mother, and father. Right before I got ready to leave, she gave me a small gift box which I initially thought was jewelry and told me to tell her or my fiancé what I think of it. All of this kind of happened in a rush, and there wasn't even a gift exchange between everybody because it wasn't that kind of a party. But everyone thought she's being sweet to me because we're getting engaged soon. I was honestly tired and opened the gift at home, which is where I saw this wicked woman gave me pills, mifepristone and misoprostol, which are used for medical baby unaliving. I understand she wasn't too happy about the news and obviously doesn't like me for fluck knows what reason but kept it civil, so did I. But reaching this level? I genuinely don't know why she doesn't like me when the rest of the family is completely fine with me. I assume it's because of either my ethnicity or she has a superiority complex and believes I'm not good enough for her son because he graduated from a very prestigious university and has been financially privileged his entire life while I haven't been. Even though now I earn my own money and we are pretty much equal. I simply don't know. I obviously told him and showed him and he saw how visibly upset I am. Comforted me and said what she says to me doesn't reflect my worth and will talk to her. I don't understand why he do something about it immediately? It has been almost 24 hours. We are happy about this pregnancy, and even though it wasn't exactly planned, it was welcome if it happened, and that is something him and I have discussed over a year ago. Edit to those wondering how she could have gotten baby unaliving pills without being pregnant. They can be ordered online and delivered discreetly. You don't have to go to a clinic. Or she could have paid someone to get them. Either way, they are accessible, and honestly, I don't give a shit how she acquired them. It's what she did with them. Update. To start off, I didn't talk to any friends or family. I know the situation best and I tried to view it from everyone's perspective. To start off, I want to add background to everything so everyone can understand a bit better where I'm coming from. My partner is from a wealthy background, and I am middle class. However, my family has gone through periods when our electricity would be cut. My father doing any job to get vegetables, fruits and bread. I remember this vividly, and I am crying and typing, so don't mind my spelling or whatever. While my partner has had everything on a silver platter and had seen the world by the time I had traveled further than neighboring countries. I do remember at the beginning when I met him, I mentioned an experience of staying at a hostel. He had no idea what that was, and I had to explain. And he was like, "Oh, so like when you go with a school?" Yeah. Anyway, I have traveled a lot staying at hostels and truly loved it. Especially when I traveled alone. Met so many amazing people, late night deep conversations, and at a point I was even convinced I had met my soulmate. On that note, the soulmate person, I dreamt of him last night again. I woke up before I got to speak to him again. My partner, born into wealth where few generations of his family got into one of the top 5 universities in the world, traveled, etc. Fluck him, you get the idea. I decided to do something manipulative. I know it is, probably even illegal, but I had to, in order to get him open up. I told him I saw a cool hack on TikTok for a whiskey glass where you freeze water in the glass while it is tilted and it freezes so you don't have to add ice. Whatever, you get the idea. So I told him to try it out, but my main goal was to get him talkative and open up to me. And no, he didn't talk to his mother, but, once again, fluck her, this is between us. I asked him if it's good that way, and he said yes, to which I replied, "I wish I could try it, but I can't drink alcohol now." And he just laughed. I said, "Well, maybe I should use your mom's gift, haha," to which he only smirked and looked away from me, and I just knew something was up. I don't want this to be too long, but his mother is insane. She has kicked him out at the age of 11, and the same day she called the police that he ran away, had threatened with suicide, and tried to do it, and is diagnosed with a personality disorder. This is as short as I could make it because the update isn't about them, honestly. I told him I personally am unsure about having a child, and he told me he would support any decision I would make. So much for a happy father, but yes. I am leaving the country in less than 2 weeks, and I will be having a medical baby unaliving. I don't want to be in this family. Essentially, their opinion is that I am in for the money, which I never even thought about, and I am financially independent. Yes, I do live with him, but I am most definitely able to live without his financial support. The leave is for me to have a break from everything that has happened, and I put actual jewelry in his mom's box with which the baby unaliving pills came with. It's a break, is what I said to him, because he was in a vulnerable position, and I didn't want to distress him further, but I am leaving and I can most definitely provide for myself, so that's not an issue. In less than 2 weeks I will be away. Once again, thank you to everyone who commented and messaged me. It has been overwhelming, and I can't reply to everything, but thank you very much for being there for me. Edit: the jewelry I put in the box is the ring which he proposed with. I didn't buy her anything.